For centuries, the galaxy's great empires had expanded like tides of steel and starlight, sweeping over weaker civilizations with effortless precision. Planet after planet had bowed under their pressure. Resistance was predictable, victories were certain, and conquest inevitable until they reached the sole boundary. No one remembered exactly who suggested targeting Earth first. But the logic had been simple: an isolated planet technologically behind galactic norms. A culture rumored to be unpredictable yet lacking true military reach, easy, clean, efficient, but everything changed the day the message was intercepted. Commander Tareth of the Varkan Dominion leaned over the holographic projection floating above the war table. His compound eyes reflected the encoded transmission, pulsing with a soft, eerie light written in human language. The Dominion didn't understand languages without first conquering them. That alone was unsettling. "Play it," Tareth ordered. The projection stabilized. A woman appeared, human, resolute, standing in what looked like a battered control room, sparks dancing behind her like fireflies at war. Sarah Morgan, identified by Dominion spies as a civilian systems engineer working for Earth's fledgling DeepNet Defense Agency. A civilian should not have been addressing the galaxy. And yet, she looked directly into the device, unblinking. Her voice was steady. "To any species listening, Earth knows what you plan. We know you're coming. But you misunderstand something fundamental about our kind. You think we're fractured because we argue? You think we're weak because we fight each other. You think we'll surrender because we love peace." Sarah leaned closer, eyes like steady fire. "We don't break. Not the way you think. We adapt. We unify when threatened. And we do not ever lose twice." The transmission cut to black. The Dominion Council chamber erupted in clicking panic. "This must be deception," hissed General Kravax. "Humans cannot detect our fleets at this range." "It is not deception," Tareth said quietly. "Look at her eyes. That is not bravado. That is experience." But the message was not over. A second figure appeared on the screen. Jack Halden, former pilot, recently recruited into something Earth had never admitted to having: the Black Archive Initiative. A rumored project studying alien tech. Jack wasn't smiling, but there was a calmness in him that unsettled Tareth more than threats ever could. "If you attack Earth," Jack said, "you won't face one species. You'll face all of us. Every human, every nation, every old enemy ready to stand shoulder to shoulder. Do you know what the word home means to us?" He paused. "It means we'll burn the sky before we let anyone take it." The rest of the galaxy had no concept of a burning sky. But the look in his eyes, everyone understood that. The message ended, but the consequences were just beginning. 23 light years away, in the Akari Republic's Senate Dome, senators clashed in alarm. "We cannot attack a species that broadcasts unity like a weapon," one shrieked. "Their courage alone is destabilizing." In the Kreltoon hive mind, the overseers halted their war songs. Disturbed by a species that displayed individual emotion with collective force across the galaxy, dozens of empires paused their fleet deployments, but Earth had no idea what chaos it had caused. On Earth, Sarah collapsed into her chair, hair plastered to her forehead, breathing heavily. The message had been a gamble, a desperate move after spotting strange readings on the outer sensors. Readings she alone recognized as alien in origin. The defense agency had laughed at her, dismissed her concerns, and told her to calm down and get some sleep. Jack had believed her, he always had, and together they had hijacked an old DeepNet transmitter, one strong enough to send a message across the stars. "Think it worked?" Sarah asked. Jack glanced at the monitor. "If they were listening? Definitely, but if they weren't? Then we prepare like always." Another alarm beeped, multiple inbound signals. Sarah stiffened. "Please don't be invasion fleets." Jack leaned over her workstation, eyes narrowing. "Signal profiles don't match any hostile formation. These are diplomatic? No panic transmissions?" The screen flooded with messages in dozens of alien languages, each translated automatically. "Request for peaceful intent clarification. Humanity declared unified. Confirm immediately. Stand down. We mean nitrogen monoxide aggression. Just talk." Is the burning sky weapon active? Sarah blinked. Did we just scare the galaxy? Jack crossed his arms. Seems like it. No one's ever scared the galaxy before. We might be the first. Far beyond. Commander Tereth's dreadnought floated silently. He understood now. Humans were a paradox, technologically underdeveloped, internally chaotic, emotionally volatile yet when threatened. They became something no empire had ever learned to counter. Unpredictable. United. Fearless. He replayed Sarah's message, focusing on the single sentence that had spread like wildfire through the star systems. We do not ever lose twice. Tereth felt a tremor of instinct, not often found in Varkan warriors. Hesitation. He issued a fleet-wide command. All ships hold position. A subordinate protested. Commander, the Dominion does not retreat. This is not retreat, Tereth replied. This is survival. Back on Earth, Sarah stared at the growing flood of galactic hysteria. We didn't even threaten them, she whispered. Jack smirked. We just told the truth. More messages arrived, please, negotiations, offers of alliances, demands for explanations. Sarah covered her face with both hands. Jack, I think we accidentally started humanity's first diplomatic crisis. Yeah, he said proudly. And we did it without firing a single shot. Sarah exhaled, half laughing, half panicking. We should tell the UN. Oh, absolutely. And the Defense Council, definitely. And maybe warn them that entire star systems think we're preparing some impossible doomsday weapon. Jack shrugged. They'll probably believe it. Across the galaxy, fear evolved into respect, respect evolved into caution, and caution evolved into a silent, powerful truth that spread through every empire. Humanity was not prey. Humanity was not weak. Humanity was a sleeping giant, and someone had accidentally kicked it, all because two ordinary humans, Sarah and Jack, dared to look into the dark of space and say, "We're ready for you." And the galaxy realized it wasn't ready for humanity. Not at all.